Yuck, goodness. Coming up on 7 minutes past the hour on this Saturday morning, thousands of people will be headed to Overland Park this weekend for the Holiday Boutique. As many people shop for holiday gifts, there is also a chance to help out local nonprofits. 41 Action News reporter Jordan Betts joins us live at the Overland Park Convention Center this morning. Good morning, Jordan.
Hey, good morning, Tom. It feels like Christmas, like I said earlier, here inside. Might be a little too early, but I don't think it's too early at all. Take a look at these beautiful trees that are all right here. We have ones that are decorated for first responders. We have ones that simply just have a few decorative ornaments on it, ones that basically look like unicorns are coming out of it. But it's all for a cause. It's for the Johnson County Christmas Bureau. Joining me this morning is Deb from the Johnson County Christmas Bureau. The Festival of Trees is what you guys are calling it. Tell me a little about your organization and what you guys are doing.
Super. Johnson County Christmas Bureau serves approximately 12,000 individuals in Johnson County through a holiday shop. In fact, today they're moving into the holiday shop, and in the first week of December, we will have over 3,000 families come through. Two of our fundraisers here, one is a gala that we have. The second one is the Festival of Trees that you see here. At the Festival of Trees, we have trees that are and wreaths that are donated either by the community, or we have volunteers who assemble these trees in order to provide something fun and new for everybody in their home.
Because you're helping these families that don't necessarily know if they'll have a Christmas or not. Tell me that impact that you guys have on those families.
You know, it's a great thing to go to shop, and I hope you guys come out and visit us when we're there. But many of the families that we serve are not people that are homeless, but they're people that just don't have enough money to provide toys, gifts, clothing, coats, books, shoes, and groceries for their family. So the feedback that we get is extremely heartwarming, that they wouldn't have a Christmas if it wasn't for the...
Gotta feel better. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. All these trees you can bid on. Maybe you have this unicorn one, peppermint polka. There you go. Put it in your living room for your Christmas spirit. We'll send it back to you.
Love the holiday trees. They look great. A local football team that's been striving to make it to the playoffs for decades. Coming up, what fans say the team means to this city.
And temperatures right now are starting to warm up a little bit. Temperatures warming into the 30s and on our way up today. How warm will we get? And what about weekend rain chances? You're watching 41 Action News. Clear, complete coverage. Take a look at this. Venice, Italy is seeing the worst flooding in over 50 years. The Italian Prime Minister has declared a state of emergency on Friday. St. Mark's Square was closed. The water levels this weekend are expected to be a little bit lower. Not only is the water levels a little higher, but they've been in a very stormy weather pattern. In the next 10 days, look at what could fall in Italy. That is just ridiculous there. I know it's already a city where there are gondolas and stuff, but it's a little too much water. And this is Italy over the next 10 days, 2 to 10 inches of rain. Venice, possibly another 2 to 3 inches of rain. A lot of snow in the Alps, so it's a very stormy pattern there. For us, we were in a really wet weather pattern until it changed in early October, the new LRC setting up, and we have really dried out since the early part of October, but there are rain chances over the next several days, and also there's been a very dry out in the southwest and in California, maybe a little rain there for them. Southwest could get some rain, and that's tied into our weather. We could see over the next 10 days around an inch of rain. We'll time it out for you coming up here in just a few minutes.
Good morning, everybody. The Kansas Jayhawks love this part of the season. It's the chance to beat up on some non-conference opponents, but hasn't always gone the way they were hoping for it to go. But last night it did. The 5th-ranked Jayhawks hosting non-conference foe Monmouth. Jayhawks got off to a great start. Devon Dotson taking it coast to coast for the bucket. Then Dotson misses, but it's Udoka Azubuike cleaning up on the miss. Kansas continued their onslaught. It's Isaiah Moss draining the three-pointer. Kansas wins this one easily, 112-57. Umkc men's basketball in Milwaukee last night. Great start by the Roos. Marvin Nesbitt Jr. draining the tough deuce. Then later on in the first half, Nesbitt Jr. drains the three-pointer. It was all good for the Roos. Umkc also all good on defense as well. Jordan Giles with the steal, takes it coast to coast for the jam. But Umkc loses on the road, 61-59. 52. The Umkc women hosting Portland State in the preseason women's NIT. Umkc's Emily Ivory finds Erica Mattingly for 3. Nice start by the Roos. Lady Roos, then later on, Mattingly misses, but it's Tasia Foster Walker who cleans it up, gets the layup to go. Umkc wins this one, 87-69. All right, switching to football now. The Chiefs trying to pick up the pieces after falling apart at the end of the Tennessee game last week. They hope playing south of the border will help change some things. They're preparing for a Monday Night Football showdown against the Los Angeles Chargers in Mexico City.
We're on a journey, okay? And that journey is to take us to Miami. Along the road, okay, we've encountered a few bumps, and that's okay. Even though some of these things have happened, sometimes without no bad luck, we wouldn't have any good luck at all.
They are certainly hoping for a win to get back on the right side of things. That is your look at sports. Have a wonderful day.
Now to some high school action. Lincoln Prep has had a history of excellence in the classroom, but on the football field is a much different story. Until now, the Blue Tigers were close to winning their first district championship in half a century. Although they lost to Platte County 23-8, fans said the team making it this far meant a lot to the city.
For the city means that we're doing this for all the people that we lost to homicide, all the people that lost to drugs, everybody that counted every black person now in the city. We're doing this for the city.
They also handed out buttons to people at the game saying "Rocket Strong," all to show support for Lincoln Prep running back Israel Gentry, who was critically injured in a car wreck 2 weeks ago. He remains in the hospital right now, but a lot of people gathering around that team. It's been cool to follow them and just to see all of them coming together.
Absolutely.
So they came up short, but as they said, meant a lot to the city to see all that. So special season for all of them. Let's get to the weather, though. Kind of a, when I say a special day, a nice day outside today.
It is going to be nice. We've had some interesting weather here in the last few weeks, and this is going to be a nice, quiet weekend.
Excellent. One
little system to watch. So let's take a look right now at our KB Complete Sky View Network. The roads are dry. The sky is mostly clear. It's a little cold out there, 33 degrees. Southeast wind at 9 miles per hour. There's a storm system right now north of Montana that's going to move southeast and bring a lot of clouds, and it could bring us a little brief period of rain tomorrow morning. And then to the south, there's a weather system near Baja California, and this one's going to sit and spin for a couple of days and then move our way towards the middle of the week. And this one could bring us some significant rain in the middle of the week. So let's go through this here day by day. Really nice. Temperatures well into the 50s, very close to 60 degrees. A little breezy, a good day to do the yard work if you still need to get out there. And then through the night, it'll cloud up. A mild night. Temperatures all night will stay in the 40s. And here comes that system from the northwest. So tomorrow morning at this time, there could be a few rain showers around with temperatures in the 40s. Kind of be nice to wash a little of that salt off all the roads. I'm not sure this is going to be heavy enough to do that. It's going to be brief, maybe a trace to a few hundredths of an inch. And then it'll move off to the east. It'll become a little more substantial to the east, but it's not a big storm. And then tomorrow's really not a bad day. A lot of clouds with some sun in the afternoon, temperatures in the 50s. Into the upper 50s, low 60s out west. And then as we go into Monday, there's another system coming in from the northwest. That one's going to cloud us up again, and there may be a brief sprinkle or shower, 50 to 55 here, but 60s out in western Kansas, and we will reach the 60s here this week. We're a little bit milder weather pattern right now. No big cold blast seen at this moment. And on Tuesday, it's going to be really nice, well into the 50s, if not into the low 60s. Close to 70 out in western Kansas, a lot of sunshine. And then as we go into Wednesday, there's that system still sitting over Baja California, but it's picked up some moisture, bringing some much needed rain to the southwest United States, where it's really dried out, and a little bit to California. And for us, we have some decent weather Tuesday night into Wednesday. Wednesday, actually, before the storm gets here, we could get into the low 60s. So in the morning, in the 40s, and then in the afternoon, into the 60s, even though it'll be clouding up. And then here comes the rain. We have not seen this in a while. It's the 8th wettest year on record, and it's actually dried out since the 5th of October. And we've only had about 17% of our average rainfall since then. So we could use a little bit of rain. And tomorrow's system is not going to be that much. But this one, look at this. Wednesday night into Thursday morning could be some widespread rain, maybe a quarter to 1 inch. That'd be nice. And it's mostly rain. Not cold enough for snow. It's out in western Kansas and Nebraska. Maybe a little bit of snow, but it's a warmer system than what we've been dealing with the last couple of weeks. So for this weekend, looking good. 59 today, a nice fall day to do the yard work, just a little on the breezy side. Then 50s this evening, down to 44, increasing clouds. And then tomorrow, 56, a few morning showers are possible, and then some afternoon sun, so looking really good. And on the 7-day forecast, 54 tomorrow, we change it to 54. 52 Monday, that slight chance of a sprinkle or shower. Look at Tuesday and Wednesday in the 60s, and then a chance of rain later Wednesday into Wednesday night. And then behind that, not that much colder, temperatures in the 40s.
A trading card store robbed of hundreds of cards, what the owner says after it was all caught on camera. Let's get a live look outside downtown on this Saturday morning. A nice day ahead, as Jeff just told us. 41 Action News will be right back after this break. 25 minutes past the hour on this Saturday morning, a welcome party for the USDA. Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue came to Kansas City on Friday. The secretary, along with several other lawmakers, toured the new offices for the agencies downtown. Despite criticism of the move, the secretary says he has zero regrets about moving the agencies away from D.C.
You're going to find more people here in this region that know about agriculture, have the challenges and the stress of year in and year out agriculture, and be able to make decisions and policies that help inform better policy decisions from the USDA.
The Economic Research Service and the National Institute of Food and Agriculture offices are set to open in the location downtown in the Garment District at 7th and Pennsylvania. The agencies are still looking for new employees. All the job listings are on their website. You can find them on our website by clicking on the web link section at kshb.com. Quick trips are just about all over Kansas City and the metro area. Why some neighbors, though, are concerned about a new store coming up in their neck of the woods in Overland Park.
It's a beautiful sunrise here in Kansas City. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to have a beautiful day today, but it could be a little less beautiful on Sunday. We'll explain coming up.
You're watching 41 Action News.
Good morning and welcome back. Jeff Penner joining me on the desk right now. Some events happening in the metro today and a beautiful sunrise we have out there right now.
We have had a lot of beautiful sunrises, and we've had just some cirrus clouds make it really pretty, and that's what we have again out there. Let's take a look right now at our KB Complete Skyview Network. That is spectacular. Sunrise is at 7:03, and we do indeed have few cirrus clouds, and it's going to make for just an absolutely gorgeous sunrise. We'll be watching this for the next half hour. Temperatures right now are in the 30s, 40s out in central Kansas. The winds are coming in from the southeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour, so it's cold right now. It feels like temperatures in the 20s. South winds will pick up, and with a mostly sunny sky, we are going to make a run at 60 degrees. This weather system moving into the United States, into Montana, is going to move southeast and could bring us a brief shower on Sunday morning. So today, 9 a.m. 38, at noon 55, 4 p.m. 59 degrees. This is the day to do a little bit of yard work. And then if you're headed out this evening, definitely grab a jacket, dropping into the 40s and mostly cloudy. It's going to cloud up overnight and could lead to some rain on Sunday. We'll look at that coming up in a few minutes.
2 people are hurt, one of them critically, after a car crashed into a home at 88th and Warnell. We don't know if they were in the car or at the home the car crashed into last night. The home, though, has extensive damage, as you can imagine. Police haven't said what led to it all happening. Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas will be holding a town hall later today. He wants to address any concerns you might have. The town hall will run from 11 a.m. to noon at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. Mayor Lucas plans to host town hall meetings in each district every month. And if you want to know what issues the mayor is addressing, we're tracking action on the promises he made while running for office. You can go to kshb.com to see the tracker. Caught on camera, a thief uses a sledgehammer to smash his way into a card store in Liberty. 41 Action News anchor Krista Dubill spoke with the owner.
It's just utter devastation.
Thousands of dollars in trading cards gone in just minutes. Surveillance video captured the suspect early Friday morning. You see him using a sledgehammer to break in and grab about 40 Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill cards.
There was a lot of cleanup and there was a lot of expense.
Patrick Dolan opened KC's finest sports cards and memorabilia in Liberty 1 year ago. His family spent the day cleaning up the glass, hoping to get his shop back in order for a children's event Friday night.
The reason why we opened the shop was for the kids. That was the big thing, to get kids back into hobbies and back into collecting.
Insurance is expected to cover the loss. Other trading shops are also keeping an eye out for the serial numbers on the stolen cards. As for the suspect, Dolan believes the man came in earlier that day, and he wants to warn other small businesses.
When the gentleman came in, there was obviously it was a little off, some of the questions he was saying and things like that. So you just got to be aware of those things.
Krista Dubill, 41 Action News.
A new device helped clear 900 drug cases in Kansas City. It's called TrueNarc. The technology uses a laser to shoot through the packaging. You can get a result within seconds, and officers don't have to worry about physically touching dangerous drugs.
In the lab, it helps us have an idea of what we're working with instead of, hey, this field test just turned this color, so it might be that.
This device can identify 250 different types of drugs, cutting agents, and precursors. Each device costs about $25,000. Quick Trip wants to put a new store at 107th and Knoll in Overland Park. The company says the demand is there, but neighbors have concerns. 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling looked into the pushback.
Quick Trips are a hotspot, but there's pushback over the plan to build the popular convenience store at 107th and Knoll.
Knoll is very congested, and it seems that that's just going to add more to the congestion.
It's not just traffic that concerns Robert Carmitchell.
It seems a little redundant because there's another Quick Trip within walking distance of where they're going to put that one in.
The store would be built at the northeast corner of 107th and Knoll, just to the south of Topgolf, which also attracts traffic.
Anything that you put there that's going to create a reason to stop is going to increase traffic.
Quick Trip told 41 Action News the city traffic studies showed adding this store will not increase traffic flow.
Obviously, that's why Quick Trip's going there, is because the traffic is already there.
Battles over Quick Trips aren't new in the metro. In 2017, the Overland Park City Council ultimately voted down a proposed store at 105th and Metcalf after local businesses complained. That same year, a Quick Trip expansion in Westport drew critics, so the company actually modified its plans and kept the street open. Last year, a proposed Quick Trip in Lenexa was scratched at 95th and Nolan Road after neighbors also complained about traffic. The company says they try to be a good partner with wherever they're expanding.
If you hear people that voice disagreement, is they love Quick Trip. They just have some reasons why they don't want it in certain areas.
Meanwhile, neighbors fear this continues the changing face of their neighborhood.
The assumption is that this property is going to become more valuable for commercial development than residential development, and I would prefer that not happen.
Nick Starling, 41 Action News.
24 minutes to the hour on this Saturday morning. The holidays are just around the corner. If you haven't done that holiday shopping, now could be the time, and small businesses hope you head their way. 41 Action News reporter Jordan Betts joins us